Now, I also, didn't really enjoy being a member of parliament because if you are not part of the, whatever party you're in and you're not senior in that party and they don't really trust you in terms of you will do what you're told to do, then you're kept out of a lot of decision making. And so you are an outsider. And if I can, like, say I was a teacher, I got into politics as a member of parliament. You can't really touch what you were able to influence in a significant way. And actually, like from the NGO point of view, when we would do, for example, research into anti-corruption, issues and so on, a lot of what we did ended up like being in the constitution, and it was kind of influential, which is a paradox. Yeah. So I think, like when Arnold says that at some point you get thrown out because you're not useful to the extent that you are not doing what you're supposed to do by the senior people within the party. But of course now when as an advisor to President Kibaki, that was a different kind of, I think, president, because he was very intellectually endowed, and he didn't feel threatened by people who served under him. And he would listen to whatever advice you offered, and of course you knew ultimately he would direct a decision which kind of created the consensus. And that's why up to now in Kenya is touted as the best president so far. Of course, every president has their mistakes, every leader has also their mistakes, but now, when I become a governor, because you're kind of in charge, therefore you can, chart paths with, whoever you're working with. And if, like, one of my wonderful experiences was working with a team which the majority of them were under 35. And they would tell me that, we think, let's do this, it will work. And of course, we had a framework of also people's participation, because apart from the national government, county government, we had also a people's government from the village up to the county, and they would help us make decisions. But there we would experiment as we wished. We have a universal healthcare program for $5 per household. We do open contracting. So there you can experiment. But even with that, when it appears like you are gaining a lot of traction in the country, people are talking a lot about you, still you get, like, if the party that you belong to, they like, I remember the person who was the leader of the party, one of the parties that I was in. He never came to the county to see what we were doing, absolutely. And of course, even some of the initial fights that I had were sponsored, so that because the majority were members of county assembly from a different party, the fights were sponsored and they were nasty, so that even for 2 years we didn't do much until they said they would impeach me, which was not successful. Even there was an attempted assassination, because I said, we cannot, you want money, but this money belongs to the citizens. It's not for 100 of you to I have about 1 billion shillings, and 1 million people have 3 point something. That's not that we will not accept. And actually, the citizens said that the county should be dissolved.